What a day, guys. I'm frazzled. That's a lot of beef I just racked. Now I gotta go home and see if there's anything to unbox. That's the fun part. Okay, guys, as I mentioned in the text in the car on the way home, since I know how to do that now, Glenn surprised us. He said, I called him up, said, you feel like doing an unboxing? He said, yeah, there might be 2 cars that you might want to unbox. Wait till you see these. I had a hard time picking which one. They're both autographed. And they're both those vintage stock car racers, or not stock car, vintage racing that I've been falling in love with. But check this out. I was gonna pick this to unbox tonight. Ertl Supercar Collectibles. These are the ones, guys, by the way, do not get shipped in the mail because the Supercar Collectibles ones have a way of boom. But I think we're going to do this one. Why are we doing this one? Well, I'll tell you in a second why we're doing this one. Don't worry, we're still going to do the CUDA in the next video because you guys know I'm a Mopar guy. Reason I'm doing I know, another Mustang, but the reason I want to do this is because it's a Sunstar. Everything I opened by Sunstar has been killer. Not one bad thing by Sunstar so far. Knock on wood. Yeah, so we're gonna crack that open. Now, remember, if to those new viewers, if you want a DeLorean and one with the best replicated stainless steel look, I think that Sunstar did the best job on that. And I own a Hot Wheels Super Elite that's coming, the Back to the Future one, but I will still say Sunstar did the best with the stainless steel look, in my opinion. If you guys are interested in having a look at that one, it wasn't an unboxing because I got it mint out of the box on the platform with the cardboard backing and that, but I'll place a link in the description for you guys. Anyway, look at that. Sunstar so far. Everything I've opened of them has been awesome. This is from a local collector I won't name. He's selling off his collection. He sold Glenn the Hemi Under Glass that's autographed. I love the Hemi Under Glass. Never opened one of these Sunstar Legends though, the Ford Legends, so I'm really looking forward to this. And for you Mopar guys, don't worry, this one will be the next video, I promise. Okay guys, we are settled in. Been warm here lately. Oof, got like plus 17 yesterday or whatever it was. Little bit of a different intro, just something fun and different, but special thanks to the Cowie Diecast Museum for letting us unbox one of their cars. And it's a nice one. It's autographed. They've been helping us totally devalue these expensive cars since about 2023. So, yeah. We're just gonna open this up and just hemorrhage the value out of it. So this is Sunstar. This is why I chose this one. Because everything I've opened by Sunstar so far has been awesome. And I've never opened up anything from their Ford Legends line. This is the 1971 Ultimate Pro Stalker in celebration of Ford Motor Company's 100th year anniversary in the automobile industry. We are pleased to announce this special commemorative series of custom 118 die-cast race cars. This series will feature authentic replicas of several Ford cars driven into the winner's circle by some of the most famous names in drag racing. In 1971, Sam Ozier Jr. built this Mach 1 body shell. This is who signed this, I believe. Or wait, no, was he the... Okay, I'll let you know in a minute. Built this Mach 1 body shell to race at 25 to 2,900 pounds so he could run the NHRA, AHRA contests and match races. The basic block was a 427 Ford engine with aluminum rods and pistons, custom aluminum, single overhead cam heads, and dual 720 Holley carburetors. Dana rear axle and Goodyear tires. When he finished, Sam took second seat to no one, as this car proved to be one of the fastest single overhead cam Ford Mustangs in the country. Sam ran this Stang down the strip at 9.8 Ford best at 138.50 miles per hour in legal trim, and was a fierce competitor wherever he raced this beautifully painted Mustang. He is still active in the sport today. Visit him at www.samozierjrracing.com. And now I don't know if he's still active today, but when was this made? Looking for some sort of date on it. If I can't find a date, guys, I will get you a date by the end of the video. This boasts 1/18 scale die-cast metal painted in authentic colors, opening hood and doors, detailed engine, chrome wheels, authentic logos, steerable front wheels, and limited numbered edition. Wow. So it's going to be numbered. We didn't realize that. Sunstar. We love Sunstar. I own the regular Sunstar DeLorean just because it's beautiful. Just looking for a date on here, guys, but can't not find a date. It's not that old because it's got websites on it and stuff. I will get you guys a date by the end of the video, and not one to take to the show. Okay, so let's get at this. Still, updates. So the Hot Wheels Super Elite Back to the Future DeLorean that we're waiting so badly on. It has left China. Okay, it's on the way here. That turntable, 6 days. I cannot get over that. 6 days that took, and it was second thing I ordered. So again, for new viewers, if you're gonna unbox stuff, keep everything pristine mint. This cardboard backing, keep it pristine mint. Keep it attached to the base if you can. Sometimes it's attached with tape. There's the autograph. And they were right, it does have beautiful paint. We're gonna get it off the base. Oh, it's got a wheelie bar. Oh, the doors do open, Glenn.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna get it off the base, and we're going to put it onto the turntable. Now, the turntable, I'm going to explain this. I got it kind of ghetto rigged on a cord for now because I'm ordering the proper battery. That way it'll be completely portable. Just like the new light rig that's coming, completely portable. I told Glenn I could have him filming me now. Okay, so let's get this beauty off the base because everything is actually, yeah, everything's strapped, including the doors. So there's not much to see until we get her off the base. So let's do that. Now I don't remember what Sunstar. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and they got the shallow ones and the deep ones. Okay, that screwed us up last time. So we're just gonna use our one screwdriver that works deep as well in these recesses. I believe this is it. Yes. Why does that feel like the screws are in backwards though? That's weird. That is weird. This one's coming normal. First one's acting funny. We'll get it though. Okay, first one's out. If you're gonna do this too, guys, magnetic screwdrivers are awesome. Most of them are magnetic nowadays, I would imagine, but. And yeah, it turns out that one is gonna be a little bit stubborn, so we will get that. And rest are coming like butter. Oh, we forgot to check. One thing we could have checked was for paint rash, but we will do that in a second because we always got to check for paint rash. Oh, by the way, Max, I know something I keep forgetting to mention to you. You're going to go with a green light bullet car, which I think is a nice choice. It does have that opening trunk for you. I don't know if you caught. One thing I did correct myself in one of my recent videos was I kept saying that the bullet car in the movie didn't have the chrome pieces, the little in the body. It actually did, and I corrected myself in a couple of my videos and explained it. You can't see it hugely, but they are there. So the green light having those little metal strips on the side of the car, that's legit. So you don't gotta worry about that. That is legit. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Wow, guys. Glenn, look at those headers.
Oh.
And it's number 564. I'm gonna have to look up, see how many they made of these, but this is 564. Love the headers. Wow. This is beautiful. Got wheelie bars. This is beautiful. I'd expect nothing less from you, Sunstar. Look at the Kragers, eh? Kragers. Those are the rims there that I would have liked to get for my Dennis car, but I think I got close enough to Dennis project.
Your Mazda.
Oh yeah, not the I would put a pair of Kragers, a set of Kragers on the Mazda though. I remember seeing somebody had those. They were either made by Krager or Centerline, but they were just plain, and they had just the little squares cut out around. I remember seeing those on Ford Escorts and stuff. Those were considered mags. Okay, and the trunk opens too, Glenn, I think, yeah, it does. Okay, so we're gonna start getting all this bands off. And yeah, the trunk does open, sir. So cutting the bands, guys, any new viewers, try to do it from the bottom or away from the paint. Because nice slip. And we wouldn't want that happening to this beautiful paint. And before we go to the look-see set, I will get you guys what year this came out, and I will try to get how many were made. And wow, they strapped the shit out of this. All the way up through the engine bay. Wow. They wrap it up around and inside.
I hope that's not holding the hood on though.
Oh, like, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It might be, Glenn. Because it's a race car. You're right. Good eye, buddy. Yeah, you're right. It was holding the hood on. Glenn saved the day there. I might have noticed it because it might have been shaking and that, but when Glenn said that, I had not noticed it. It's got a, oh no, wait. No, I can rub that out. That's not paint rash. I thought I was gonna say, oh, it's got a bit of paint rash, but it doesn't. So this hood comes off. I'm not gonna take it off just yet because we want to go around the car and save the best for last. Oh, the trunk band is still on. See, guys, they band the crap out of this thing. I'm gonna have to hold the hood. One single band right there. Oh, it's actually tape, and I hope that didn't damage the paint. Comes right up through the trunk there, boom. So first thing we will do is, or does the trunk come right out? I wouldn't be surprised if it does.
You're going to have to be like 9 feet tall to see over that hood scoop.
Oh yeah, look at the way the trunk opens, Glenn.
Oh, okay.
Because it's
what's that thing sticking up on the gray thing on the right?
The gas, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the gas is, they got the gas rerouted because it's a race car.
Yeah.
Nice detail in the trunk though. Yeah, the trunk definitely opens weird. And that does have, it's hard to tell. And buggers, some of the paint did come off with that tape. Not much, but just a bit. You won't notice it, but they actually used adhesive tape for that part. Shame on you, Sunstar. Okay, closing this trunk. Now there's a look at the SIG again. I'm sorry, Glenn. Okay, you know what? We're gonna keep this aside so it's not falling again. So yeah, I'm gonna have to show you guys the inside here. Oh, surprisingly, the door not very well detailed.
Oh yeah.
That's just a minor issue though. My Sunstar, I noticed my Sunstar DeLorean, the paint, the seatbelt is gray just like the seat, like they didn't paint it, but I noticed on some of them it's painted. So I think I just got one of the older ones that wasn't, but there's the steering wheel. Probably a removable one, although it doesn't come out of this because it's a model, but look at even the roll bars with the foam on it. That's Sunstar, guys. And they're not an arm and a leg to buy usually. The steering is beautiful on this. Any new viewers, try not, if it's a heavy casting on the table, try not to steer it with the wheel. Try to use your hands because over time you bugger it up. Not showing you the engine yet. And you've already seen that. You're going to see it again on the look-see set. The new improved look-see set. Trying not to show you the engine yet. Oh, it's got a little fire extinguisher. Definitely nicely detailed. If I was a fan of Mustangs, and this guy in particular, I would get one. Look at that engine. Nice. Nicely wired, plumbed. And again, there's those wheelie bars. I love the look of the tires. And that looks pretty realistic. Put the hood on it, and then we're gonna go up to the look-see set. darn good with the hood on it. Definitely an American theme. I like all the sponsors from back in the day. I remember seeing Holly on cars and Hearst and Autometer. Interesting fact, me and one of my best friends for life, Frank, who was just here on the weekend, met Linda Hearst when we were teenagers at the St. Ignace Car Show. And we got a picture with her and we got an autograph picture from her. I was glad to look her up recently. I wondered how she was doing and I was glad to see she's still kicking. Let's go have a look at it on the new improved look-see set. Now mind you, it is ghetto rigged until the battery comes. And we don't got the bright light yet, so keep that in mind. One last thing, guys, that I like about Sunstar is they put a little nameplate and they always name the car, and it's done in a tasteful way. And their bases are done so that the car is on a little bit of a tilt for display purposes. And in this case, I like that they included a picture of the real car on the back. But very tasteful, Sunstar. I'm sorry, guys, I'm baffled. I just tried to look up the year that car was made. Can't find it anywhere. Of course, it's on the Sunstar website. You can order a carton of 6 of them, but there's no price, so I don't know if it's still for sale or not. There's one on eBay. The guy wants like 300 shipped Canadian, and it's not signed or anything, and it's loose from what I could see. And it's a higher number than this one. Not that that really matters, but I can't even tell how many of them were made. So maybe if you guys can find something I can't, let old Retro and Glenn know. Anyway, here we go, the maiden voyage of the turntable on the new improved look-see set. Okay, guys, now I'm still playing with speeds and stuff like that. See, that's a little bit fast for what we want to do, but it is cool. Funny thing is, I got a little tiny turntable and it only had 1-speed turbo. And a bunch of us bought them and we were like, it's kind of useless. But one guy had a good idea. He put it on slow motion. So it's got 3 speeds. I think the slowest is good for what we're doing. Oh yeah. This gives you guys a real good look. And it's not all shaky because of me. Just an all around look at it. Then we'll have a look inside, and then in a few more days I'll have to... Sorry guys, we got cut off there. In a few more days we'll have the good light for when I'm looking inside. Just pop the hood off for you guys, but again I'm gonna stop this. Oh, there's the signature again. But this thing is cool. Look at that. Seeing the engine in all the light. Yeah, I'm liking this thing, guys. Let's have a look at the inside. I stopped it just so we could have a look inside here in different lighting. When it's not so shaky, you know. Real looking steering wheel, those ones used to come off. That one probably does come off, but not the model. There's that fire extinguisher there, just getting it to focus for you guys. That cage is realistic too. I like the little foam piece on it and everything. Don't even focus. Another nice little touch. I like the little number on the window. There's a real good look at all the good livery now that we got it up on here. All the vintage, period correct sponsors. It's cool. cool because this turntable, we could see all the details in a whole new light. Plus, we're going to be adding even more light. Look at that engine though, guys. I expect nothing less from Sunstar. They always get a good mark from me. Although I am seeing little defects with the paint that's going to lose it some marks. Won't be no 9 today or perfect or even close, but let's have a look at the butt before we sit down and have a talk and grade it. Oh wait guys, we don't have to turn it around. We could just go like this now. Hurry up. Slow down, stop, there. No, stop. Darn it. I like, guys, that they added the parachute as a detail and the wheelie bars as well, but awesomely done. What I don't like, it was a silly mistake that they made. Where was it? It actually hurt the paint a little bit. See the trunk lip? Actually, I gotta open it. They actually used, oh, this is a weird opening trunk. I might need both hands. One sec, guys. Now, if you get one of these, the trunk is gonna open weird. That's normal, because look at the gas tank stem and all that, but look at the trunk lid. They actually used tape to hold it shut. Sticky tape, not regular bands, like actually adhesive tape. And that's what it did over time. Don't use tape. Bands are bad enough, Sunstar. I love you, but come on. Other than that though, love the way she sits. And love the wheelie bars on it. Love the old Krager rims. Yeah, this thing's awesome. I'm loving the old vintage stock cars. Oops. That's better. That was for me messing with the cars, guys. But if it ever gets to a point where we're noticing them rolling around up here, a little bit of putty under the tires will do. That modeling putty that I showed you guys. That's actually good stuff. Just a beautiful car. Just one last go around on it with the hood on just to show you guys. And that's it, guys. The Sunstar Ford Legends, I believe it's called. 71 Mustang, autographed, part of the Cowie collection. Beautiful car. Now let's go have a short chat and we'll give this thing a retro score. Okay, I'm not going to throw on the ring light, guys, because you don't need the ring light to see my ugly mug. We've already had a look at the beautiful die cast. Now, if you remember, we're going to do this one next, for sure, because we're not going to have the DeLorean tomorrow. So we're going to crack this. The 1970 Dawn Grothier Pro Stock CUDA. Beautiful. And it's a collab between Ertl Collectibles and Supercar Collectibles. What I want to know is if the trunk is going to open on it, because it's like a special Ertl. That's my only, one of my big complaints about Ertl. They do beautiful with paint. They're like the OG, but why did they get away from the opening trunks? Shouldn't have done that. Anyway, guys, like I said, quick update. The Back to the Future Super Elite that I cannot wait till that comes, guys. You know, no matter how tired I am, we're doing that the day it comes. That has left China. It's on its way to us in Canada. The new improved look-see set light pistol grip mic / whatever, that is about to leave Canada. It's sitting at the hub about to leave Canada. And that's about all the updates I think I have for you guys. I'm going to do the next car unboxing tomorrow. Oh, by the way, that skid, you know, the last video, and by the way, another thing, that if anybody was wondering about that turntable, it's excellent. It's from AliExpress. Check out the video that I did before this, and it has a link in the description if you would like to order one. And I'm not paid in any way, guys, for that. I'm not endorsed by them or anything. Just giving you an honest opinion. And if the day comes that companies ever do get a hold of me to give reviews on stuff, I'm going to be straight up with them and I'm going to say, if it's a piece of crap, don't send it to me to review. Because I'm not going to sit here and say it's awesome when it's not. And then you guys all buy a piece of crap. That's never going to happen. I'm not going to sell out like that. So if it ever comes to where I'm being offered to review stuff, I'm going to say, okay, it's going to be an honest review. So if it's awesome, great. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything else to tell you because I am a little bit tired. Oh, the skid at work. You remember the story about the skid at work? My truck died. The skid was way up on the rack. The only alternative for us was to back my truck out because it was still hooked up and let the skid do a controlled drop. And there's a reason we didn't swap the batteries and all that other stuff. If you watch the other video where I explain it, it's all explained. There was nothing we could have done. But anyway, the skid was suspended in the rack. All 40 boxes of spinach on it, still fully intact because it's wrapped in saran wrap, right? Machine wrapped. When I left, it was intact, but it was up in the rack. Like in a very bad spot, like it had fallen, like we did a controlled drop, but it was still stuck. My work buddies went in this morning, yesterday morning, and recovered it undamaged. I was blown away. A little section of the rack ended up getting damaged, like a little section that's already been, they replaced it right away, but impressive. A coworker, I don't want to name him. Well, I'm not going to give his last name, but coworker Damon actually saved the day with that. He's been there a gazillion years, and that little guy can really drive those trucks. I can drive the crap out of those trucks, but he can do stuff that I can't, and the rest of us can't. And he ended up getting that skid. Took 2 trucks to get it, but they got it. So that was an update on that. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please smash the like button for me. You smash the like button, it tickles Glenn pink, and it lets him give us cars to unbox, and it tickles me pink, and it makes me go spend crazy and buy cars to unbox. Subscribe if you haven't, because if you haven't noticed already and you're a new viewer, come on, I'm consistent. I keep them coming. And share it with your collector buddies as well. And as always, guys, fist bump. Happy hunting.